it's Lexi Underwood, and I'm here with Young Hollywood, and I'm about to play the picture game.
If you were watching the season as a fan, and you weren't Isabella starring in it, who would you think did it?
Oh,
because those are the best questions to ask people that are in the show outside of the show.
I had so many different theories, and it changed every time we got a new script. Our theories were all over the place. I thought originally off the bat, I was thinking Megan, and then I was like, that is so predictable. And then I even questioned myself, and then I was like, that I feel like is too predictable. There were times where I questioned Lily, I questioned Jeff, because I just feel like this show is like so big on like you cannot trust anybody. But a big one that I had was his dad.
Yeah.
I think that I would think personally that somebody in his family maybe had some sort of involvement in it, or Debbie as well, because I think that that's kind of like an answer that like throws you completely off the course of who you think would do it.
Yeah. And it changed did it ever change? Like
Yeah. I mean, we didn't even know who actually did it until the week of, and it was only like people, I mean, now we all know, we were able to talk amongst ourselves, but it was only people that were in the final scenes that received those pages. So then the entire, like, some crew, they didn't know if they didn't need to be on set, they were like, you don't need to be on set for this. A lot of cast, if they weren't a part of it, they didn't know, so we all just kind of like had to bite our tongue and like see who would like be the first one to crack and tell us.
Have you seen any of it yet?
I've seen the first 7 episodes, and actually Jessica, she like did like a little mini screening for Sadie and I at her house, so we got to see the first episode, and then we got to see the last episode. So it's cool. I'm really excited for people to see it. The show throws you like through a lot of different loops.
Literally just the trailer, you're like, what?
But season 1 did the same thing, and so we're like keeping that spirit alive of constantly keeping you confused.
But that's what keeps people like watching anyways, and they get it blowing up on TikTok, like social media takes it out of control. It's just like who did it.
So I'm excited to see the theories. I'm definitely excited to see what
that's the best part. Just because you know what happens.
I just get to like watch on my phone, sit back and laugh, and like throw people off their trail.
They're gonna like one's hating on Isabella, you're like, don't worry.
No, like trust her. You can trust her. You can though. You can.
Okay, ready for the next one? Okay, not Cruel Summer.
Okay.
You have acted with her before in a project.
Got it.
She's a legend. She's great.
You're so okay.
So you could guess like a million people.
I know, because I'm like, there's so many incredible people. So we know that it's a she.
Yep.
Do they play my mom?
You could. I could.
Is that giving it away?
I
mean, that's still.
She's a legend. She's an icon. She's a legend.
Kerry or Viola?
It might be the second one.
Viola.
It might be Viola.
So is it Viola? So is it, me, us?
It is.
Yes. Oh, she looks so good in that white suit.
No, she definitely does. But you've worked with her. You've worked with Kerry Washington. Like I told you, I loved Little Fires Everywhere.
Thank you.
But working with women like this, at like this capacity, what have they taught you? Like, have they taught you anything? Did you bring it into Cruel Summer? Do you bring it into acting in general?
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like I've just been so blessed and fortunate to work with so many incredible women. I've learned so much from them, but I think that one of the biggest things that I've learned from them is just giving yourself the permission to, number one, take up space and to be your character's keeper. I think oftentimes as women, especially when we step on set, it's really easy for us to feel timid or to feel as though like if we speak up, then we're being a diva, or to like kind of like be, I don't know, just be cautious when it comes to speaking up for yourself and advocating for yourself. But one of the biggest things that all of those women taught me was that it's okay to speak up and it's okay to take up space as an artist and as a person. And then also just what it means to be the helm, like the lead of a project. They are Kerry, Reese, Viola, all of them, they've been incredible like firsts and seconds on the call sheet. And so when it was my time to, take on that role, I was really deliberate. You want to make sure that you set a good energy, a good tone for the day. Like it would be 5 a.m. and all of those women would come in with like the brightest smile on their faces and making sure that everyone felt seen and heard. And so I wanted to make sure that when I had my own show that I did the same thing. So yeah, there's like just so many like life lessons that I learned from them that I
Yeah.
will like take with me throughout the entire rest of my career.
And to like work with women like that, and they're just as cool behind the scenes as like you like hear about them in press and like the news and stuff. Like you're literally with them like all the time.
Yeah,
so, like,
I mean,
to see
they're
them
my
work and like
idols.
work with them, like that's unreal.
Yeah, Kerry and Viola especially, like I considered them to be my idols. I remember that when I was younger, like I had a journal where I would like study different artists that I really admired, that I wanted to like take bits and pieces when it came to like creating my own characters. And I studied both of them. And so to be able to like now talk to them and be around them and receive advice. I know, I have like actual video proof that like we know each other. But yeah, it's really cool and quite surreal.
Did you like Scandal? Did you watch Scandal?
Yes, my mom was obsessed with Scandal.
The best
and
show
I
ever.
like, yes, so good. And
So
How to
good.
Get Away with Murder. Like everything that Shauna
Obsessed
does
with that
is
one,
just
too.
so good.
And you're in now the genre of like the crime and who got
I
away
know,
with
I'm like
murder.
really, it
So,
was
like,
really
you're literally
new and
just
exciting.
on your way.
I
Like,
know.
you be the next.
It was really cool to dabble into like that mystery.
gosh.
But
Especially, don't look.
I'm
Sorry, I'm really
It's
bad at
okay.
showing you all these things. We'll mix it up. Okay, this one you don't know. Okay. This was an Instagram story that Cruel Summer posted
okay.
on their Instagram. It's now a highlight.
All right.
And it was something where it's like, add yours.
Okay. All right, I know what you're talking about. It's the Y2K trend.
Yes.
Yes, and is it me with the butterfly clips, or is it me or is it somebody else?
You're in it.
I'm in it.
Yeah.
Oh, so then it's the three of us and we're like sitting down, right? And I have like on the green
Yeah.
dress. Yeah.
You got it. Yes, it is.
I love that picture.
You guys
Yet
look so good in it.
Another candid picture.
What's your favorite Y2K trend?
I joined the trend and I did, or like the tag, and
Yeah.
I did the butterfly clips, but I would also like to add low-rise sheens because I just wear them in my everyday life.
Yeah.
And all the trends are coming back now, so it's like
Oh my
hard
God,
not
everything's
to
back.
love.
Everything's
back. Even like the music style, like it's hard not to
Everything.
love like all the Y2K trends. you
Yeah.
know?
So,
Yeah.
okay, next one. You're crushing it.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Okay, this one I love. Well, you saw it. Well, you look really good. Oh, this was your
Thank
certified
you.
lover girl caption.
Oh, thank you,
You're
thank
looking
you.
great in red.
I did like a little Galentine's sip and paint with my friends, and
Love the
we
braids.
had apple cider. Thank you. We had apple cider, and we made we were painting like just whatever.
When
came
was
to
this
our
in
heart.
relation to when you were done filming Cruel Summer?
This
Did you do this
was-
before or after?
2 months before I filmed.
2 months before, but did
I
you know you
started
had the
filming.
part?
No, I was.
my God.
Gosh, my audition story is I was like just thrown into it. Honestly.
Where did you film it? Did you film it in Chatham?
Vancouver.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you were off to
Vancouver.
Canada.
I was off to Canada. I had no idea I was going to be off to Canada in that picture.
How many
but
days did you have before you had to fly there? Like when
That
you
I
found
knew?
out? Yeah.
one day.
Oh my God, you literally
Like,
found
I
out
literally-
late
yeah.
and then immediately took off.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember I was at Disneyland. No, Disney World, and we were in Florida. I was with my mom, and I was flying back, and they just like sent me the scripts, and they were like, "Hey, read these." And I had already auditioned for Megan, but I didn't
my
get
God,
it.
you auditioned for Megan?
Yeah, I auditioned for Megan, didn't get it, and then things happened, life happened, and the project came back around, and they were like, "Quick, read these scripts. Do you want Isabella?" And I talked to them, and I was like, "Yeah, sure. Like, I'll get
Right.
on a plane." And yeah, I packed up to live like for 6 months in Vancouver.
Oh my gosh.
Said bye to all my friends, and I was like, "I'll be back. See ya, see ya." But I loved it.
Are you glad you ended up as Isabella instead of Megan?
Yeah, honestly, I think that Sadie did such a great job as Megan, and Isabella was such like a different character for me to play. So it was really fun to be able to like dive into her world.
Yeah.
It was kind of a challenge as an actor. So
It
I
was
liked
fate.
that.
You were meant to be in Cruel Summer.
Thank you.
Somewhere or the
Somewhere
other.
or the other. The universe knew what it was doing.
Okay. Ready for this one?
Yep.
Okay, this is related to season 1,
Okay.
not your
Ooh,
season.
okay. Yep.
It's a person from season 1.
All right.
It's
Okay.
a female.
Was she in the basement or outside of the basement?
She might have been in it,
Oh, okay. So Kate.
or then out of it. I
Oh,
watched
right.
it a really long time ago.
Oh, Jeanette. I mean, Jeanette, she was in the basement for a sec, but I'm gonna.
Did you
have to
watch
say-
season 1?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'm gonna
But
say-
before, like when it first came out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched it when all the episodes dropped on Hulu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
It's good.
I
just
binged it
in like one day. It was so good.
It was really good.
But yeah, Kate. Is it Kate?
It's Olivia Holt.
Okay, well, I'm saying Kate, like, as in the character. But yeah, Olivia Holt.
Okay, yeah. I honestly just forgot what
who
character she played.
Okay, so
I did watch it. I swear to God, I did watch the whole
Listen,
season
it came out in 2021. It's
There's been a lot going on
It's been, life has happened.
But do you like, so like a lot of comments are about how season 1 is completely different from season 2. What's your opinion about it?
Honestly, after talking to showrunners especially, like, I get why it ended the way that it did. I really love, personally, this happened for Little Fires Everywhere. I love when, like, a story ends and you kind of, it's up to the audience to kind of interpret or do what they will with the ending. And I think that, honestly, they did a great job of ending the show. You ended the story, and at the end of the day, I think people are like, oh, you could have gone this route, you could have gone this route. But Jeanette said that she didn't see her in the basement, and she didn't. She heard her, and the only person that knows that she heard her is Jeanette. So if Jeanette got away with it, do you really think that she's gonna let anybody else know that she actually is guilty? Like, I don't, realistically, because even as a fan, I was like, why didn't y'all, like, what's really going on? But after they explained it to me, I was like, that does make sense if you, like, think about it from a writer's perspective. But I think that they did a great job with tying it up, and I think that we do a good job of tying up this story this season too.
Okay, so you guys tied it up.
We tied it up.
We tied it up in your season.
I mean, maybe there's gonna be a cliffhanger. Like maybe that's
we'll find out.
We'll find out. But I think that even just the cliffhanger itself is satisfying because now you get to come up with your own idea of like how Jeanette went off and lived. And maybe there's like a little Easter egg or two in season 2 that lets you know what the girls are up to from season 1.
Oh my God, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do one more.
All right.
Let's see which one we should make you do for one more.
Make it hard.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you no hints.
Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, you really want to make it hard?
No, I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
It is one of your co-stars.
One of my co-stars. Cruel Summer.
Cruel Summer, season 2.
Okay. Is it Sadie?
Yeah. But what is Sadie doing in this picture?
Okay, is this a picture on her feed?
Yes. And you might have commented on it. But I can't tell you the comment.
And I'm not in it.
You're not in it, no. You did comment on it.
I'm looking, I'm trying to.
You hyped her up.
I'm like thinking about all the different, like Sadie pictures. What has Sadie posted? I feel like I comment on everything.
Every
everything, yeah.
She was wearing
I
orange.
remember that I remember the selfie with like the headphones. She's wearing orange. Was that our press day? When I'm like, because I know I'm like in the back of one by accident.
No, you're not in it at all.
Okay.
It's a white wall. I think there's really
this is from, we just went to an event, is it the L event? She's like in a peach,
Yes, you killed it.
Yeah,
You
okay.
got it. Eventually you got it. Yes, so she's in her peach little dress.
Yes.
You commented and hyped her up.
We were together that night.
As girlfriends would do.
Right.
Okay,
so cute.
What was your favorite memory with her from set?
Oh my gosh.
Is there a specific memory that you have?
I like all of them, but the cat, because we were all so close, honestly. Like we spent
Did you know each other though prior to?
Actually, Sadie and I did because oddly enough, Sadie and I, we were at we both started off at the same agency.
Okay.
So I was like, when she was doing Kim Possible and I like tested for it as well, like to play with like one of her friends and stuff. So we met each other then, and we were so excited of the fact like we were finally able to work together. I have known Lisa who plays Parker. She's in Little Fires Everywhere with me, so we knew each other before then. But like we all just like, we went to concerts together. We went to a Kendrick Lamar concert together, all of us as a cast. But I would say maybe when we went to Worcester, we did like a nice little like cast bonding ski trip for the weekend, and that was just really fun.
Now you guys getting let off to go ski.
I know, like they let us, I was like, are we breaking contract? Like, please don't break an ankle, don't break a bone.
I was like, that's the thing, like you could get hurt skiing. Like they really put trust in your ability.
I didn't ski. I just stood there and I watched like a proud mom, because I'm a scaredy cat in general.
Sadie.
Exactly. It's like Regina George's mom with the camera.
Yeah, with the
You're
camera.
doing amazing.
Oh, yes. So that was the ski trip was the favorite memory.
Yeah, I would definitely say. And then like, there's nothing like being on set like or in a pool like at 4 a.m. and it's like freezing in Canada, having to like pretend that you're at like a pool party and it's like super hot at night. That really bonds people together. So like all of those moments where we were doing party scenes and stuff, we were delirious, and so it was like we were genuinely having fun together, and that bonds people.
And are you guys, so have you seen them in LA lately?
Oh yeah, I just saw Sadie of days ago. Like she just threw a party at our house. Like we were all just there.
Okay, so we're having fun.
Yeah, we all like see each other a lot, and then we're all obviously gonna see each other tomorrow. And I'm seeing her literally after this.
Okay.
So, yeah,
do you have more press after this?
Yeah, we have more press after
this.
Okay,
so you get to meet up.
Go see her.
Okay. Well, we love Cruel Summer.
Thank you.
Everyone's gonna love it.
I hope so.
And these were the ones that were leftovers.
Let me see.
Would you have guessed Olivia Holt based on the hint? Do you like her?
Yeah, Liv is we used to like all be like, I feel like kids, like especially when we're all like kid actors, like in like the same spaces and stuff.
Did you not go to the High School Musical premiere?
No, but
or you were at the Prom Pack premiere when
I was at the Prom Pack premiere. Yeah, I was at the Prom
with Milo
Pack
and them. There's just so many people.
Yeah, there's so many
characters.
We're all but
connected.
I saw Liv at a Conan Gray concert recently, and then I maybe would have guessed this. Definitely would have guessed him.
Definitely, yeah. You got Sadie right away.
Yeah, I would have definitely guessed Griff. But this was such a fun game though.
Did you have fun?
Made me think. I did have fun. This was,
great.
Like,
Times Square one was personally my favorite.
I loved that one. Listen, I can't even believe it. I have no clue what I'm gonna do when I like see it in person.
You're just freak out.
I'm probably gonna cry. It's probably gonna cry. Yeah.
I love it. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're the best.
You're the best. This was such a lovely conversation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had an absolute blast playing the picture game. Make sure that you watch Cruel Summer on Freeform and Hulu the next day.